Okay, but right now I think we need something maybe a little bit lighter. So why don't we head to Hawaii and embrace the sand and the surf for a couple of minutes with one of the island's best photographers.
It's kind of like time goes still. It's thunderous, powerful. You feel the waves sucking, the noise is crackling. I want to be in that big barrel. I enjoy to be in that tube getting the shot. If you can put yourself in that perfect spot, you're going to get that perfect shot.
In the eye of the storm. That's where this photographer likes to be when these 20-foot barreling waves pound the shore with their life-threatening power.
My name is Clark Little, and I am a wave photographer on the North Shore of Oahu. I'd say my specialty is shore break. Shore break is a thick, lot of water that breaks on the sand. Sort of monstrous looking, so it's kind of scary, raw, but beautiful.
No stranger to navigating the chaos of the sea. Yep, that's him with a tiger shark. The California native spent the first part of his life in Hawaii surfing the shore break. There, in the North Shore of Oahu, he showed off a special skill, taking on massive waves and surviving them in one piece.
I enjoy it just because I'm a little bit different.
But shifting that talent from the board to behind the lens, well, that sort of started by fluke.
I've always been in the ocean all my life, and then my wife brought a picture home of a wave about 10 years ago, and that's kind of what inspired me to go, hey, honey, don't buy a picture of a wave. I've been in the ocean all my life. I can go out there and I'll shoot a picture of a wave. I took it to the next level and turned into a career.
Today, it's not just the one picture hanging in his house. He's got a full gallery to show for it.
This is an image called Marlin, and two waves came together and had this awesome backwash, and it turned into this kind of wave sculpture piece of art. And I've never got anything close to it again. This is actually an image called Sand Monster. And this was like one of the first original shorebreak waves where the sand was getting sucked up into the barrel and real clear water so you could actually see the sand clouds. When I started shooting shorebreak, nobody was shooting it. Anyway, one of the iconic shorebreak shots that I took. Dangerous shorebreak. Waves break in shallow water. Serious injuries could occur, even in small surf. If in doubt, don't go out. This is what you don't want to do. Get sucked over the falls and shorebreak and have your head go straight into the sand.
Clark doesn't just throw himself into any wave. Just so happens the beach down the street from his house is home to one of the most dangerous shore breaks on the island.
We're at a beach called Keiki Beach. This is like the beautifulest beach in the world as far as I'm concerned. Keiki Beach, I say, is probably the most dangerous shore break in the world, being that there's no second reef or third reef, so all the water that comes and swells, they come and they hit right here on the sand. It's dramatic, it's powerful, but it's beautiful. Strategy-wise, I mean, shooting the shorebreak, I mean, it's the night before. I'm out there looking at surf reports, trying to find out what swell direction. Is it gonna be windy, sunny, what kind of camera gear to have? There's a lot of factors that go on to get that perfect shot. I mean, your backdrops, the rocks, the beautiful mountains, the coconut trees, the white sandy beaches, the sun in the right spot. All these things come together for that perfect shot. This is actually my Nikon D500 camera with a 10.5 fisheye lens. This is CMT water housing, carbon fiber. I like mine simple. I don't have all the gadgets on the back, as you can see. For me, all I want is a trigger. Because in the shorebreak, you don't have time to be looking in the back of your camera here and to see what you're doing, really. It's more of a point and shoot. There's no looking through and trying to see where you're at. It's all about timing and where you put your hand and your position as the barrel's breaking over. It's easy, sort of, now that I'm used to it. But at the same time, I mean, there's moments where I fear for my life. I mean, when there's 10 waves in a row and I'm out of breath and there's, I can't even breathe, and there's another 10-foot shorebreak wave coming, and I try to stay calm and not panic.
It's a calm that comes from spending hundreds of hours being beat up by the waves and capturing thousands of shots.
When it's big and gnarly, you're just trying to time being in the perfect spot as that huge wave's breaking over. So I'm trying to get that shot and avoid getting hit on the head or sucked over the falls. I don't mind getting sucked over the falls to get a perfect shot, but I try to avoid it. If I didn't love shore break, I wouldn't be here. The main thing is for me, I think it was just putting myself there, wanting to be there, not having to be there. That's why I go here, because I want to be here and I want to get the shot. I wouldn't change my job for anything. This is the best job in the world, and I'm lucky enough to be here documenting it.
If you want to check out Clark's documentary, it's called Shore Break: The Clark Little Story, and you can get it off iTunes and most other streaming and downloading sites.